Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. It is late September 2020 and we now have rockets in the P-47D-40. To the armament screen, we can have them on pylons 1 and 5. We have to have the same rockets on either side. We can have 3 times 4.5 inch M8 bazooka rockets, or 5 times high velocity aircraft rockets. It just says unguided rocket for some reason, but yep, unguided. We think these are 5 inch, but can't be certain. So we'll go for these because we get a total of 10. We're in the air now. Let's prep for an attack. We're going to turn our gun sight on. Turn the rheostat for our gun sight up clockwise. Master arm. Right click to get the cover off and right click master arm on. This we have to make sure is in the down position rockets. These guys here, we don't need to touch at all for rockets. Next, we need to go behind the stick for our rocket panel. Release mode, currently in off. Right click to single, right click to auto. Single means that if we press and hold the bomb release button, only one pulse of rockets will be sent out, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Auto would be like a ripple mode where we can press and hold the bomb release button and multiple rocket pulses will be sent out one after the other with a few milliseconds in between each. So we're going to go for single. Here we have the rockets to be fired. So as it stands, the next rocket pulse to be fired is pulse 1. Once I've fired that pulse, the next will be pulse 2 and so on. It's just a counter and we can reset that. We can change it as well if we wanted. Next is our salvo size selector. This guy down here, very hard to see. It can be in the lateral position like it is now, or the vertical position with a right click. As shown by the legend here, vertical position is alternate, lateral position, left click, dual. If it's on dual, one rocket pulse will fire simultaneously one rocket on the left wing and one rocket on the right wing. If we're alternate like that, it will only pulse either a rocket on the left wing or a rocket on the right wing. Although a pulse can fire either 1 or 2 rockets, a pulse will only ever register as one increment on the counter here. If you want to get more in depth, we have a counter here, a legend here. We can say if the counter reads 1 at the moment, then nothing has been fired on alternate, nothing has been fired on dual. If it reads 2, then 1 rocket has been fired on alternate and rockets 1 and 2 have been fired on dual and so on. So I think we're going to go dual for ours because it looks prettier. There we go. And we'll stay on single so we've got full control of what we're firing. Button to fire obviously is bomb release. You'll just push it once if you're on single mode and you'll push and hold if you're on auto mode. In terms of our bombing profile, at the moment of making this video, we've got nothing in our user manual documentation, so we figured out roughly ourselves a dive between about 20 and 30 degrees seems to be optimal. A dive speed of 250 miles an hour plus, again, seems to be optimal. In terms of ranging and ballistics, we've got no real way of doing it. We're going to use our fixed sight here, and essentially we're going to lead by eye. So it will take some practice to get used to this. Let's try and identify a target. So we're a little shallow at the moment. Make sure we're coordinated is going to be important. I just basically ensure that that bubble there is between that marker there and that marker there. Speed 300 miles per hour. Hope these guys don't shoot back with their modern cannon. Start firing now. Get some. Oh, we got him. Let's go around again. Running him again. I'm going to keep him off my right or left side so I can keep a good visual while I gain speed. Okay, we are up to speed. About up to necessary angels to get our angle. Let's dive in. Make sure we're coordinated. And we are not coordinated at all. So let's just get that done. And done. Hey, got another! Get some! And that, all of our rockets used up. I hope that was useful and see you later.